Hi, these are your September 2017 horoscopes with me, Lada from astrolada.com. I have great news for September after the craziness of all the eclipses in August and the tough times. But before I start, I want to let you know that big, huge shifts will be happening this autumn, because Jupiter and Saturn will be changing signs, and I'm making a webinar on Jupiter in Scorpio on the 30th of September, 10-15 days before Jupiter moves signs. Come and join me. It's going to be only $29. We're going to speak how Jupiter will personally impact you, because there'll be a huge shift in your luck. Luck for everyone will change, where opportunities are coming in your life through, where things will blossom and happen easy in your life. When Jupiter changes signs, this is where all the luck and where the opportunities shift as well. So come and join me. It will be 4-hour webinar, and you'll get the top information of how you can best benefit from this amazing transition that is happening. Cancer, September 2017. Well guys, Mercury is starting to move direct from the 6th of September, sorry. And Mercury for you guys rules your third house, which is connected to communications, to documents, to information, to administrative tasks, to emails, to contacts, to writing, to speaking, to commercial and business projects of any sort, to marketing, to advertising. And if they went, well, Mercury was moving retrograde in August and the first week of September, if there were some complications connected to those things, connected to those information, communication, relationship with siblings, with neighbors, with workmates as well, is the third house. Through so many things, and travel arrangements and documents. If there were some complications or delays or something lost or something that need extra doing, or say working extra on the details of some commercial project, or having to put extra efforts on some negotiations, on some agreement of some sort, or if there were some complications, or for example in relationships with small groups, with siblings or with neighbors, things that came to the surface that were problematic. Well, once Mercury starts moving direct, all those things start straightening up. All those things start getting a solution, and coming back to normal. If it wasn't so bad, like complications with those things, but usually a retrograde planet can require you to correct something, to make it better, to improve it. Say if you've been working on some commercial projects, if you've been working on some business administrative project, on some communication, something with marketing, with advertising, with traveling, with writing or speaking, if we had to redo it a few times, if we had to do it over and over a few times again, to work extra hard on it with a lot of attention to detail, that's what third house retrograde Mercury requires. Well, now when Mercury turns direct, you start seeing the results of those efforts, and you're like, yes, it was tough while it was retrograde, but now I'm so glad I did it, because it looks better than before, or this is a better version of what I had in mind before. Usually things don't go according to plan in regards to all those third house things, whether it's travels or whether it's all those communication, writing, information, business administration, working in small groups. But the final product, especially if we've put the extra efforts, tends to be more enduring and more efficient and more practical and better as a result, So you start seeing that, guys, which is great. And not only that, but this month starts becoming so busy for you, Cancer, because gradually most of the planets starts moving into your third house, activating all those. The third house is known as the house of business and busyness, So first, the Sun will be in your third house till the 23rd of September. Then from the 7th of September, Mars enters your third house and will be there till the end of October almost. Then from the 11th of September, Mercury enters there, will be till the end of the month in your third house. Then from the 21st of September, Venus enters your third house, will be there till the 15th of October. So gradually through September, and I would say till the middle of October, you'd notice an increase in all kind of third house activities, which means the flow of information increases, the flow of communications in your daily life increases. You might have to work in a small group with people on some project. You might have to travel much more, and that's fantastic time if you're doing any short travel. Short travels means anything under 1 month. So great time till the middle of October, starting from September, for short travels of any sort. Great time for any business and commercial activities. Say if you're in marketing, if you're in advertising, if you're a teacher, if you're someone who teaches skills to others. Wow, I mean, you'll be on fire. Maybe there'll be the business will increase. You'd find new sources of business, how to attract new clients. Maybe you'd attract, if you're someone who is in social media, for example, or uses social media for marketing and advertising, uses the internet. You become quite busy with administrative tasks, with ideas how to advertise, with ideas how to reach out more people, how to spread more information. If you're in any careers that are journalism or connected to information, like I am in for information career, you know, where I'm doing short announcements, writing messages, you know, communicating short pieces of information, that's all third house. Teaching skills, explaining things, you know, third house is so important. It's like all white collar careers nowadays are third house careers mostly, and all explanatory teaching skills, skill requiring careers are as well. So you'll be, if you're in any such kind of activities, this becomes such a busy month for you Cancers. So you just feel like a butterfly flitting around. The more the month progresses, and even into October, there will be lots of communications, information. And the good news is that all planets are moving direct. So, you know, Mercury was in your third house and went retrograde there, so maybe some of those things got complicated, or a little bit kind of, you had to redo something, you had to, you know, think of plan B and C for organization, and had to work on things in detail or whatever, but they slowed down somehow. Maybe people from the past came back and communicated with you. But after Mercury turns direct in the 6th of September, 7, something like that, then all planets will be moving direct. And we're talking the important planets, the ones, the traditional ones that rule the tangible material things in life. Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, Venus, Mercury are moving direct till December. It is very rare to have all 5 planets moving direct at the same time, which means that things start moving very fast, start moving forward ahead. I remember last year there was like a month in January, and you know that all planets were moving direct, I think, and things were like new ideas, new territories, new developments, new projects, you know, were coming, you know. So that's especially for you in September, and part of October will be all those busyness as well, because of the third house being activated, and all those activities connected to information, to writing, to speaking, to traveling, to communications with people on a daily basis, commercial activity, business activities, administrative activities, you know, all those things, learning new skills, they move forward. You know, they're not complicating, they might be stressing you from time to time, so much energy in one place. Mars is also there, you know, like you can be butting heads with people from time to time, but they're not slowing down. They're not like some big hitch, you know, like a stumbling block for your plans. They start moving ahead with those things. So move ahead, move forward. And third house is the house of courage. When Mars enters the third house, which happens once every 2.5 years, you receive a burst of courage, because third house is about doing difficult things, like learning to play piano, like learning. Third house is learning any new skills, and that's a difficult thing. Learning maybe to, you know, to do marketing, learning to do advertising, learning to use a software, learning to make a website, anything that requires skills, learning to knit, learning to sing, anything that requires skills. And to learn something, learning a language, you know, is third house. These are difficult things. They don't come naturally to us. And third house is the house of, when Mars enters there, we get the courage to go ahead with such difficult things and to learn new skills. So you might find yourself the desire to learn some new skills that will increase your self-made wealth, because third house is the house of self-made wealth, which comes to you through the use of your skill. This is not wealth that comes to you because you inherited it or something. This is house of wealth, but through your skills, house that comes to you in a difficult way. So you will feel the urge, very likely, to increase your skills in some way, your practical skills in particular, because Virgo is in your third house, so it's practical, which will take you to, you know, to increase your self-made wealth and to be more marketable. And for example, you might have the urge to learn swimming, but only if, you know, if you're going to be a nanny and the people you're going to be nanny for want you to swim for the children, or if you're going to be a lifeguard, you're not going to feel compelled to learn some skills that you're not going to use. Somehow you subconsciously will know that the urge for whatever you want to study will be to improve your marketability and your self-made wealth. Anyway, that's for you. Oh, 111. Very good. You know, that's wonderful when I'm talking about a sign and I see such signs like 111, guys. And 111 is 111 is 3. The third house that's being activated for you. It's, you know, and 1 is the sign of courage as well. So definitely courage, action, busyness. Third house rules, communications, activities, all such things. So thank you so much. I will see you next month. And by the way, Leo, your second house Venus is in there till the 21st of September. So it's a great time to buy things, beautiful things. You'd like them more, whether it's a handbag or shoes or some valuable objects. If you buy it while Venus is in your second house, you know how to assess its value and its worth better than at other times. So you usually appreciate and love that object more. Or you might receive some present or some gain of money as well. It might not be something huge, but it might be $100 extra this month or whatever, or $200-300, depending if your horoscope is one of lots of money. You can have a huge boost financially while Venus is in your second house. So stay tuned for that, you know. And by the way, come and join me on the 7th of September with Dr. Diana Bakalova. We're making a webinar on Chiron, the wounded healer. Wherever Chiron is in your horoscope, we have a wound. Or if Chiron is making an aspect to something in your horoscope, say if it's in your 4th house, you might have a big wound from your family of origin or from the mom that you can't heal and which is blocking happiness in your future family or emotional happiness. And doctor, she's a PhD and she's one of the best psychologists in Bulgaria. She works with astrology and psychology. She'll tell us how to deal practically with this big wound in our life, how to resolve it, how to release it, how to be able to help others through it. So thank you so much. Hope you come on the 7th of September. It's only $39. After that, it goes up to $49. So grab your seat fast. Thank you.